Have you ever felt like the time goes so fast? Have you ever felt like you don't have time for anything, but at the same time, the time feels so strange? You know, time is such a vast, vague concept. Time. What is time? What is it? Is it something you can control? Is it something you can touch? No, it's not. So, why do you try to get hold of it? You cannot be a master of time because it's something it's outside of your control. You're not God. You cannot control time. You did not create time. So, why are you so worried? Why are we so worried about time? About what others think about you? Stuff that happens in your life. You see, time. It goes by. It doesn't matter if you sleep. It doesn't matter if you just stare at a freaking wall. It doesn't matter what you do. Time still runs the same way. So, you cannot change the flow of time. You cannot control it. You cannot go to the past, nor go to the future. You cannot slow time down. Every second is every second. You cannot change that. So, what can you do? That is the question. You know, if you try to control time, you will fail. So you should not control time. You should use it for your advantage. You see, time is your very, very essential weapon to deal with life, to deal with anything that comes to you. Time is used to either make you go forward or it makes you go back. How can time make you go back? Simple, so simple. When you grow old, your body feels like it's going back. It's going back to the dust, right? Sometimes you'll be making progress in a certain area, but after a certain time, it just goes back. It goes back and it goes more back and back, so that it feels like everything you've done has been lost. Or like you've been playing that game, like you have done everything you could, and you did so well in that game. Like you went forward, you did more and more, and you became a pro at the game. If it's for example Minecraft, like what I'm playing right now, you build a world, and then you have plenty of stuff, diamond, sword, everything, and then your world gets lost. You lost everything. You lost all the progress. That's how it feels in life as well. Time sometimes can break stuff. Time can purify things. Time can make things happen. Things that were lost, time can restore. Time is such a complex thing. The more you think about time, the crazier it gets. How can you use your time? How can you use such a complex thing for your advantage? First, you have to know, since time won't go faster, not slower, you shouldn't worry about time, because that's the wrong way of using it. worrying about time. You should just let it flow naturally. Let time flow. Don't try to get hold of it. It will always keep going. You'll never be able to catch it. You cannot stop time. Sometimes we wish we could stop time, right? Sometimes we wish we could be in that moment forever. We could be in that place forever if it's a girl, if it's a woman, if it's a special moment. If you play sports, the moment you helped your team win the game. If you play games, the moment you've done such a crazy thing, such a hard thing that only very top pro players do. If you work, time your boss told you something good, praised you. Everyone wants to stop the time to relive a moment. But that is never possible. What is past is in the past. So what you cannot do, the second thing you cannot do with your time is try not to stop it. What do you mean by that? If something good happens, yes, you wish it was stopped. Yes. But it's not. Just live it with the fullest of your joy. And if it brings good memories, just go back. But detach yourself from the time and attach yourself more to the good events that time and life bring to you. Because I'm talking about good events, but what about the bad events? You purposely stop your life to think about those bad events to make yourself suffer. That's not a good way of using the time. You see, you should using your time to go forward or to rejoice on things that happen. But don't use your time to make yourself suffer unnecessarily. That grudge you hold against a person, the bitterness in your heart, just remove it. How can I remove it? The person did such a horrible thing to me. The first thing you gotta know is that the more you try to fight against it, the worse it gets. Accept it, accept what happened as it passed as something that was there for your life. The problem is when people are all alone, that stuff gets difficult. I can do that. Why? Because I have God with me. The Holy Spirit is the one who gives me strength to overcome the past. The past is such a horrifying thing. You see in movies, series, or animes how bad it can be. The past is so horrifying. I know, the past is horrifying, but you make it even worse by thinking about it, by making yourself suffer. Why do you do that? Honestly, you're just harming yourself. You should use your time for productivity. Yes, you should. But here is another mistake. You think that by using your time for productivity, you're using it well. Yes, but there is a trap. When you try to be productive, you kinda often procrastinate, right? Why do you procrastinate? It's because you try to be productive. So how can I be productive then? It's not necessarily by not trying to be productive necessarily. Like trying to be productive is a good thing, but there's a difference between trying to be productive and actually being productive. Because you can try a lot of things. but actually doing it's different. It hits different, you see. The more you try, the more you will force your body to be in that way. And that will create resistance so that you actually don't do it. So the problem is, it's not the fact that you are trying. The problem is the fact that you are using your time wrong. Time goes by, flows by. Why do you try to be productive? Because you're trying to control your time better and better. You're trying to use it for your advantage, but you're not actually succeeding in it. What you should do is know what you will do and do it. Do not try to do it. Do it. You know what you should do to do it. You know what you should do. You should focus on doing it, removing the distractions, keeping yourself away from them. You know what you should do? You should think about how can I remove these distractions. But first of all, you should not do everything in one day because you don't have more than 24 hours. You only have 24 hours, man. 24 hours. That's a lot, but at the same time, that's not a lot. I have found myself wanting to do, let's say, 10 things in a day, and I actually only do 4 of them. That's okay, man. You can do stuff that you didn't do today on the next day or on the day after that. And that's no big deal. Why? Because time is slower than you think. You think time goes fast? It's because you make it go fast. Try to stare at a wall for 24 hours. Time will be slow, right? Why do you keep busying yourself with so much stuff? Why do you keep putting so much stuff in your day? Why can't you enjoy what comes in your day? Why can't you do that? Why is it so difficult? Time has to slow down for you to enjoy life better. That's the point of this video. Time has to slow down for you to enjoy life better. How can you enjoy life? How can you enjoy life with such a fast time? There is no time to think. There is no time to enjoy actually the life. You see, people talk about gluttony as only eating. Gluttony has a lot to do with how you use your time. Because if you use your time only to doom scroll and etc., what's the point of living? What is the point of your time? Like, people don't want to have regrets when they are old, but they purposely make themselves have regrets by sacrificing the future self for the present self. Like, I don't care what I'm doing with my life. I don't care what will happen in the future. I just want to doom scroll right now. And then your time gets used so poorly, man. What will you do with your life? Your time should be used for yourself and for others. You see, when you have a child, you use your time for that child. So why don't you do the same for yourself? So next time, sit down and just think for a moment. How can I slow down my time? How can I do less things in a day? Because if you do less, you will enjoy more. You will enjoy more of what you do. You will enjoy more of what you do. So that I hear a lot of people say, "Oh, I've worked less today, but I actually accomplished more." Why? Why is that the case? If you care about productivity that much, right? Why is that the case? Because they slow down time by focusing a lot on what is happening, on the work they are doing, and then it brought so much fulfillment, it brought so much more joy about when you actually accomplished it and you finished the work. There was a movie I saw where you traded the time of your life, which was the money. Like there was no actual cash in the movie. It was the cash, the money. It was not in dollars. It was in time. So you would trade off like 10 years of your life just to do something luxurious, let's say, like sleep in an expensive hotel. It would cost 10 years. And people would do that, especially the ones who could. They would rob time from other people, like thieves rob money. And then it's actually a good movie to think about. It's called The Price of Tomorrow. It's a good thing. It's a good movie to think about because how do you use your time? Some things are not worth our time. That's why I say do less, because most of the time, things you do are not worth your time. If you really think about it, they're not worth your time. Your life is limited. You don't live forever. If you want to watch something on TikTok, on Instagram, you can, but is it worth 3 hours of your day? Is there not anything else worth in life for you to do? You should think about what you do. You should be intentional about your actions. That's a good way to use time. Slowing down time is about less dopamine. It's about thinking a lot, but not overthinking. It's about doing what has to be done, but enjoying it, enjoying the process, not being rushed. Why do you have always to keep going late to places? Why can't you go earlier? Wake up a little earlier, and then you go to school a little earlier, you see, or to the workplace or wherever you go. You can walk a little, you can enjoy a little bit more. There's a bunch of things you can do, and all of that will bring more enjoyment in your life. And there's so many skeletons here, dude. Oh, I didn't kill that one. Wait. I have so many arrows right now. And there are more coming. So life is not easy. Life is hard. And time makes it even harder. I know that because time is such a constant fixed thing you cannot change. I wish my day was longer, honestly. I wish my day was longer. I'm recording this at like 11 something p.m. I will sleep now in like a couple minutes, but it's something really funny, right? People say you have to sleep early. Others like to stay up late. 11 o'clock is already kind of late for a lot of people. At least for those who like to sleep earlier. Bro, there was a skeleton even on the water, dude. Those guys are so smart, man. So you gotta really think about what you're doing in life. And don't listen to what others say. If others say you should sleep early, that's your decision, man. You use your time. A lot of times we just want to do what people say, but sometimes what people say They just say it because it works for them. It doesn't necessarily have to work for you. You use your time as you will. You are the master of your own time. If you find what I am saying interesting, then follow it. If you don't, then don't do it. For me, God is a master of time, and He gives time to us for us to be stewards of time, and we have a responsibility to use it well. But at the ultimate end, we will be judged for how we use our time. If you don't believe in God, then you will be judged by yourself. You see, you will judge yourself by how you use your time, because you will be feeling the consequences. You are the one who will be feeling everything. The others as well. You might contribute well to others' well-being by using your time well. So, journal it. Say, today I'm gonna do this and this and this. Choose what you do. Everything you do is a decision. And those decisions is what a steward does, is what a master does. You may not be the creator of time, but you're a master of it. You're a master of your own life. Use your time good, slowly, well, and make your life worth living. Make your life worth living. If you like this, subscribe and see you in the next one. For more content like this, give a like and comment below what you're feeling about your life right now. Is time an issue for you, or have you mastered it? Are you using it well, very well? Comment here below. I would like to know. But everyone struggles. I'm pretty sure every one of you struggle with time. I struggle a lot with time, and that's why I made this video.